Yo, so I'm back with Pablo. We got more experience and shit, so we just talking. We're gonna let y'all know some of our experiences and stuff, go through a few things with y'all. First, like I was telling y'all, working for free. It's mad hard working for free, right, Pablo?
Yes, sir.
And like you gotta be persistent and you really gotta know yourself in order to like pick yourself up every day, because there's a lot of opportunities we miss, a lot of mistakes we make. And if you're not persistent and if you just like quick to get down on yourself, you're never gonna make it, bro. Like you could sit there and have a pity party all you want, but it can't last. It cannot last.
Exactly. Like it's so easy to fall in the mud and like take in the mess ups, take them personal, the client's emotions.
Yeah.
It's definitely good to empathize, but not empathize too much. Don't be feeling sorry for yourself. This is a business that you're gonna find yourself a lot, right?
Yeah.
Kind of feeling sorry, like damn, I took this long drive and my client didn't really like appreciate the title of my job, what I'm here to the service that I'm here to provide for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's definitely one of those that you don't want to be stuck in the mud for too long.
And you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself to where it's like, am I good at this job? Do I really want to do this career? Because like in 2 weeks, you can have a down 2 weeks, right? And you're going to let that kick you to the curb and make that stop your money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those 2 weeks were rough. So the next weeks you could get through it. It won't always be rough forever, you know? Like,
right, even right now, right? Kind of like,
oh, man.
As far as like momentum this week, as far as like me personally, it's like a week by week thing. A week could start off so slow, and then just by Thursday, is you have 10 appointments lined up for the weekend, and you have to be there, show up for yourself, show up for the client. And I mean that, metaphorically, like you have to keep up with all of these people, be top, be the best version of yourself in each one of these appointments. Bro, that actually takes a lot, man.
They're not gonna make your job no easier. Like,
right.
They're gonna ask you so many questions that just because you're there, like they see, especially once you give them a few professional responses, they want to know more and more and more.
But those are the clients that we kind of like, like I've noticed in this, right, with my experience, these type of clients are kind of easier to pre-qualify too, right? Because we kind of want to, find their interest and kind of like, okay, work around that and see how we could offer what they kind of want. But what's kind of crazy, that I came across this client totally opposite. He works the total opposite. He wasn't saying much. Remember the guy that we picked up in the car, right?
Yeah.
This guy, he's following up. He doesn't want to disclose certain important information. That's like, dude, I need to pre-qualify you.
Yeah.
I need to pre-qualify you. I can't just bring you into this seller's home and you don't even have a pre-approval. When he requests a pre-approval, that makes me look bad. I'm an agent. This is my job. I have to guarantee that I'm not going to be wasting the seller's time, and nor am I going to waste yours or my time.
So how was you able to negotiate that? Like, I know you got a little bit frustrated with them, but you have to do that sometimes,
right?
Because they have to know how serious you are about your job, because they're making it hard. And like, you don't have to make my job hard. I'm the expert. I'm here to help you.
Right. And you know what, guys? Like, if you have an agent that's working for you, or you're interested in working with an agent, take their time real serious. Imagine if your job was to, like, you have to. Well, the entrepreneurs are going to understand this, right? If you every day you have to go outside and your meal depends on your productivity, you're going to operate on such, right? I'm not going to be wasting time. I can be, wasting time with you, and I could have been with another client who they just needed
with a better budget, and you sitting here playing with
with a better budget as well.
Yeah, like you have the smaller budget. You don't know what we're working with, right? So we could be taking time off of a condo sale to help you find your $3,000 apartment,
right?
And we care about you, so we doing it to the best of our ability,
Right.
and you're making our job hard.
Right. Then you go ahead and you treat the agent like, oh, this guy, like
He
he's
just
doing
wants
this for
a
commission.
fee.
Yeah,
Like,
he just
no.
want commission. Like and it's like, no, not at all. Actually, you know, us as active agents, we take it upon ourselves to take our clients' feelings
Yeah, and fight for
and fight for them and their best interests. We want to fight for them. We want to show them, all right, this is why this is going for this amount, right?
Yeah.
This is the market price. We can't go lower than the market price.
And this is the location. Why would you want to be in West Bubblefuck when you could just be right here and not be cheap? Like certain people,
That's true.
They want to be in the heart of the action, but the heart of the action is where the big budget people are.
Right.
That's why they spend that much, so they could go outside and see the views and be with the people and see, have the nice restaurants and all this. If you want to be cheap, be in West Bubblefuck. Go to Yonkers. Go to Yonkers, get a nice
the
3
capital
bedroom.
of the world. New York is the capital of the world. One of the beauties of living here is, you know, just like you were saying, right? Where the action goes down, you go outside, you on 42nd Street, 5th Avenue, and you just get in your Starbucks. You might just bump
Yeah.
into a big time.
Billionaire.
Oh, no, nice to meet you. How's it going? Do you see what's going on out here? You heard about the new constructions that's gonna be done, the new luxury buildings.
Yeah.
The area is gonna go up more. You know, but why are you interested? Let's go check out some commercial areas. Let's go check out what's next.
Right, like I said,
Imagine
like
that.
Ryan Serhan, he used to go to Starbucks and he used to just go and buy a $10 coffee because that's pretty high,
Right.
$10 coffee and just look around and talk to people, and that's how he got his first client, bro.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah,
I
so
don't doubt it.
you kind of got to spend money to make money,
Right.
but you also got to capitalize on your opportunities and stop being cheap. I mean,
Right.
it's easy for me to say. I live in Jersey, but like, I capitalize because I get paid out here,
Right.
and I go the cheaper rent in Jersey or whatever. But I don't want to be in the heart of the action. That's not something I'm after. But if you want to be in the city, like people in New Jersey is the people that's too cheap to live in New York, right? I'm one of those people. But if you want to be in New York City, you have to
Pay the price.
Yeah.
It's the capital of the world. You know, even taking in consideration certain things. You know, minimum wage in New York is $15 an hour. You know, and
Yeah.
considering the regular person who works a 9 to 5, it's still pretty decent money. So the part of it is like, what are you doing to elevate?
Yeah.
What are you doing that's going to put me in this place? All right, I'm not gonna be spending this amount of money because I know I'm gonna be with this type of people.
Yeah.
If I spend this type of money, I'm gonna be around people who are probably gonna uplift me, uplift my network. And now I'm neighbors with somebody who owns a business. They have a pizzeria going on.
Yeah.
I know somebody who's a cook.
Yeah.
They have a culinary certifications. I could put these people together. Now I'm part of something that I could probably get a percentage out
Yeah.
of.
You're the broker. You're
Nah, I
you're
just
the
became,
man,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
the
Like,
middleman.
It's all about perception as well. I feel
Yeah.
like it's very important for people to know that perception is very, very important.
Yeah.
And
High energy too.
yes,
You can't be low energy. So we did an open house today. I didn't tell y'all, but everybody that comes in, even if they, what did we say? The first impressions. Like some of their first impressions were like crazy. You know what I mean? But we still had high energy. Greeted them. We let them know like, hey, unfortunately, because we had the downstairs that wasn't able to access, but we had to advertise, so we had to like kind of
disclose
yeah.
what was going on. No, for sure.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy. You know it's crazy that just like you said, a lot of these people, they present themselves and they don't really know how they coming off and who's actually around.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they realized landlord was there.
They didn't. They walked right past him. They didn't say hi. They were just kind of rude a little bit to
Kinda
him.
rude.
Yeah, they were
Definitely
rude to
kinda
him, and they just gave us all the
Right.
glory basically. But he's letting us advertise his house, and they're not even saying hi. So
Right. You know, people have to know how important it is to take consideration of the room. I feel like people they don't read the room correctly. It's
Yeah.
like kind of we were speaking about going into the Audi dealership,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
buy, trying to take out a Honda Accord out of there.
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get Honda
Or
Accord
Volkswagen.
price. it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like you have to, and then you have to approach the salesman correctly so they could take you serious, or they could find you something that's around your budget. Like people don't.
Yeah.
Why don't people see real estate like this?
Somebody walked up to us and said, they walked right up to us and said, "Hey, how much is this?" And we tell them 23. She said, "Well, I don't have enough for this, but can I see it anyway? I'd like to see it anyway." We just like high energy, right? Yeah, sure, great. Come on in, welcome. But like that was bad. That was pretty bad. You know, you don't present yourself like that. Even if you don't have it, you come with shoulders back with confidence. You know?
Right. Ask questions. Ask,
Yeah.
oh, if I don't qualify, there's third party companies
Grantors that helps you out.
they'll provide their credit for you. They'll provide their salary income. All they have to do is, okay, pay them a small fee and you will get in this apartment. But you coming off and saying, I don't have money, what are you going to do for me? Or stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't think that person will even like to get approached like that.
No.
You know,
They wouldn't.
on some honest.
Because now you're lowballing me. Now you're basically saying, "Hey, I don't have enough for this, but can you work for me for free?" Because I still toured her around. I still treated her like she had $1 million in the bank. But I did that for free.
Right.
You know?
It's the respect, right?
Yeah, it's the respect
You
aspect.
treated her
Yeah.
as the valued customer she is. But it has to go both ways.
Both ways. If
You
you
know?
treat yourself like shit, I can't represent you as somebody that's got money.
Right.
If you just like
You also have to see, like clients have to see the value. You have to see the value in your agent. If you feel like your agent is not doing right by you, seek.
Yeah,
Go
seek
look.
other ones.
There's agents like me and Noah who
We'll
are
take
actively,
We'll take it.
actively outside. We're in the market, constantly in contact with landlords, constantly in contact with listing agents, constantly in contact with even our clients. Always finding what's gonna be next. What is it? You know what I'm saying? When you're gonna
Remember-
look for investments, here. This is
Remember
here.
when we did that open house, right?
Mm.
And that agent tried to get us to show his client around.
Right.
We took his client.
We took his
We
client.
actually took his client. So don't do that. Don't make us look good in front of
Right.
your client. You make us look. I mean, you don't have to make us look good. We're gonna look good regardless.
Right.
But if you make it easier for us, oh, come here, client. Your client would never think about you again.
Again.
Show your smile, Pablo.
Hey, welcome. I'll serve you. I have a bunch of houses. I have a
Exactly.
lot of apartments all over the city.
Abundance. We got abundance of it, and it doesn't. Pick a house and we can find it. Pick any house in New York and we can find it.
Yes.
And if it's not available, we'll find you something better.
Yes.
Just know that.
We just dare to facilitate the process for you. It's simple as that. Now,
Yeah.
the agent who's gonna talk you out your ear and tell you all of this stuff that doesn't matter and run around and no, that's not.
That's a dog.
Let the other agent, when they take you to apartments or they take you to an open house in a nice home, they let in the other agent guy. No, like your
That's a
agent-
no-no.
Your agent is supposed to stand up for you and be there representing your
Yeah.
best interest at all times.
If he sits there and he gives you to another agent, you let that agent take over and take you.
No, actually, it says a lot about them. It
Yeah.
says that they're not even willing to work for their own money. They're lazy.
Lazy.
They're not active agents.
You do not want a lazy agent.
And one thing about real estate, not everybody, just because you're a real estate agent doesn't mean you're gonna be rich. Doesn't mean you're gonna make money. Not at all. This is a self-driven business.
Yes.
If you're not highly motivated to win and to close deals,
And
you're
want to
not closing
learn.
no deals. And action, like the way you represent yourself, you carry yourself says a lot about you. As an agent for young agents, carry yourself, present yourself at your best. Always, this is key. Like people are honestly spending you know what I'm saying, the lady from today, right? The lady who was talking my ear off.
Yeah. Oh.
She didn't know the knowledge that I have until she started asking questions. Now her demeanor changed.
Yeah.
Cause I you know what I'm saying?
And she has so many questions after he opened his mouth that I had to rip him away from her because he was giving it all to her that she was so entertained in what he had to say that she was wasting his time now. He had another client that was actually serious.
Yes.
That wanted his services, and she's sitting there trying to make friends with him because
Right.
he's knowledgeable.
Right.
So He did his
Present
job
yourself
so well.
all
that-
the time at your best.
Yeah.
Always try to be the best. Every interaction is a new opportunity. Every interaction is a new opportunity for you to be the best agent you can be and be the best version of yourself in that moment. Just close.
Yeah.
Put it outside. It's a magnetic thought. It brings in more blessings. It's an attitude. Think positive. Present yourself positive. Greet people with a smile. Goes a long way. Goes a long way.
How about those clients that didn't know anything and you had to basically stare? This is their first interaction with a real estate agent or just trying to rent or whatever in New York, and they went to Pablo to steer them and let them know how New York City is, basically the property and everything.
Yeah, so like we were speaking, every client wants to hear a report. They want to hear, hey, so this is what Thrive Tonight is looking like. We can't find a multi-family home for less than $600,000.
Yeah,
that's just where we at right now. But I could find you a multi-family if you're willing to relocate.
Yeah.
And a lot of people they don't know that. They don't even know that us as real estate agents here in New York City, we could actually conduct business as far as everywhere in the state.
yes,
They don't know that.
yeah.
So
They will go to one agent with one property, wanting one thing, and see another property and go to another agent for that. No, your agent can find you both things, whatever you need. Just don't leapfrog on your agent because you see another house that your agent could get too.
unless you know he's not an active agent.
Yeah, I mean, or if it's like some type of exclusivity going on,
Yeah.
which most of the time we can find you an open one that's better than that exclusive one. Don't think you're handcuffed with your agent just because he showed you one property. Ask him to show you another one. Ask him to show you 3. Don't think you're handcuffed and he only got that one property.
Right.
Because people do that to us all the time.
Yeah.
You're going to leapfrog to that agent and not even know if he do his due diligence or not. But you're going to leapfrog because you see another apartment or
Right.
another house that's better when I could have
Right.
found it.
Little do you know, your agent is making phone calls left and right, trying to get you in this
Sweating.
house. You don't even have proof of funds. You're not trying to show no pre-approval. You're
And
not
we
even,
still doing it.
And all of these phone calls, it's a lot to keep up with.
Crazy.
It's a lot to keep
And you
up
sit
with.
there and waste our time and leapfrog. And leapfrog.
It's part, but I guess it's what we pay. We get paid handsomely, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, is just taking your agent serious and honestly respecting the business. You are there to buy an asset or to invest in an asset or to rent an asset. You have to look at things from every perspective, not just the tenant's perspective, not just the person who wants to live there. You got to see it from the landlord's perspective, from the agent's perspective, and conduct yourself.
Yeah. And don't think just because you're giving the agent commission that he's only doing it for your commission. Because he might have a client that's worth 3 times more than you and he's
Right.
sitting there with you. So don't do that.
Right.
Like we don't have clients all type of brackets and that we're trying to help. You only might have 3K. Trust me, I got clients that's worth 7 a month, a good 7 a month, and that's just the lowest they could go. Like they got more. So, and especially like these families, when they put all their income together, they'd be having like 300K.
Yeah,
worth
right.
300. You by yourself think I want your little commission, and it's nothing. We work with families.
Yeah, a lot of families, and especially here, like we said, this is the capital of the world. New York City, you waste a lot of money, but you make a lot of money. There's opportunity to make huge money.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to get money here. Today we had a client who was a cab driver. He brought home about $100,000.
Yeah.
He's a cab driver. So it's just like in New York City, there's a lot of money. You want to live in New York City, you're gonna meet people you're never probably gonna meet somewhere else. One thing about it is this is the leading state of the literally. This is why it's the capital of the world.
And it's funny too. You gotta kind of appreciate people's time, but well, not kinda. You do gotta appreciate it because you'll never meet these people again. You'll see them once, and literally you would never. It's literally like millions of people in New York. You're never gonna see that person again. So you might as well get their LinkedIn,
Yep.
their Instagram, something, and follow up with them if you have to.
And then you don't know who that person knows. Who's their uncle? Who's their cousin?
Yeah, I told you I went to that wine mix and you had that 20-year-old that Your debit card is plastic, but he makes it metal, and he'll put like Drake on your thing or Michael Jackson, and it's like metal cards, and 200 a pop. That boy is up, 20 years old.
Wow.
Got his own business, and I met somebody that runs a $12 billion company,
Right.
and stuff like that. And I got into that wine mixer for free. Normally you got to spend money to make money, but
Wow.
these people like to network too. So they're getting out there, even though they're worth so much money, they still getting out there and they networking with people. Because your network is your net worth. And
Yes.
this, as you're an independent contractor, people have to know you. You got to get out there and bust your butt.
Behind.
Yeah, you know. And get dissed a few times because people can be
Right.
snobbish. Especially in that life, they try to turn their collar up at you.
Yeah.
And you gotta always have confidence to like, not even turn your collar back up at them, but walking away is a big thing too.
Right. Nah, and you know what's crazy that a lot of times when those type of rooms are the rooms that I feel like set you up for the future rooms that you're gonna be at.
Yeah.
You're there. You might have an awkward conversation with this person, but the next conversation that you're gonna come across another billionaire or somebody who's they're wealthy. And
Yeah.
they could be potential business. You're gonna conduct yourself in a whole different manner.
Yeah. Because people see you as money now. You
You
done
know?
added value to yourself.
You'd added value to yourself.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're not just looking at this like, all right, I'm just gonna mess up and I'm never gonna go to a wine mixer again.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. You.
get it right. Next time, be there and be sharp. Show
Yes.
up for yourself.
Yeah.
Meet these billionaires. Offer your service to them, and offer, because one thing about billionaires, they want to make more money.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're billionaires.
Yeah. You could tell them like you got a few fixer uppers, because we do have those.
Easy.
Fixer uppers. You just start conversations like, hey, are you into real estate? Would you like to make money off of fixer upper? I have something that's 400,000, but the worth of it is 700,000. If you just put a little bit into it, would you be interested in that, or is that something that's out of your league? You don't dabble in that.
Right.
And then you can move on to the other conversation. But always throw what you know and sound educated.
Yes.
And let them know that you have value. And like, if you talk to me long enough, I'm going to bring up something else with money.
Yes.
Because that's
Exactly.
just how.
You're gonna connect.
Yeah.
You're gonna connect, and you're gonna actually get to know this person. Probably, who knows what the conversation leads.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the best. That's how you got to see things. You want to steer it. Obviously with some great questions, sound educated. But yeah, you want to steer this in a way that's like, all right, I know that I could provide something for this person, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to secure this.
Yeah.
I'm going to secure this, and like that, attracting that success, manifesting it, knowing that you're going to execute, although you might doubt yourself.
Yeah.
That confidence, right? 'Cause we were speaking actually on confidence.
Being able to discern your success before it's here.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yes. And learning from the mistakes.
Yeah, because if
Learning from the
you
mistakes.
forget your mistakes, it's going to be repeated. History that's forgotten repeats itself all the time. You know what I mean? And just, I'm not even going to say like have faith, but
Yeah.
listen, if you just rely on your own self and your own ability, and just the days you're in the dumps, who do you go to pull yourself up? Do you go to your best friend that knows what you know, because y'all hang out together
Right.
all the time?
Right.
He's going to tell you something similar to what you're thinking.
Right.
The Lord, this Bible has been around for forever, right? Millions of years, whatever, thousands of years. You think you know more than the Bible? That thing could teach you life lessons that you ain't never even thought of, because you ain't been there. You just trying to do things off your own knowledge and your own ability, where you don't. Do you even study history? Like,
Right.
do you even care what's about to repeat itself if you just do the things that other people has done?
Right.
Because people actually have idols. Like, y'all idols make mistakes, but Jesus doesn't. Why not make somebody that's perfect your
People who
idol?
consider idols nowadays are not even like,
They're
fucking demons. Like,
exactly. Who's your idol? Like Drake, like the person that got like not even a porn star pregnant. Like that was a mistake. he made a big crucial mistake. So if you want to go be like Drake, go to a strip club, get somebody pregnant.
I mean, Drake is, and then taking in consideration, like, even Drake, right? Drake is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. He has an airplane or whatever the case is.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. You never know how much somebody's worth, too.
But the thing about it is, like, even like before following and having these idols, what is that person teaching you to be? What are you getting from this? What are you intaking?
Basically, he's getting you pumped up to go to the club or whatever, like spend some money, get some clout.
Right. And no dissing no Drake. I love Drake.
Yeah, I ain't dissing nobody.
It's just idols and the people that who are influential to the majority of people who consume this negative
yeah
information.
And you gotta be careful, man. You just gotta be careful, man, with all this stuff and the music and whatever. Don't follow nobody but yourself, or if you're gonna have an idol, let it be Jesus, because he's perfect. He doesn't make mistakes, like getting people pregnant by accident. That could have ruined him. Had that been a regular person like me or Pablo, they would have had us on child support already.
Right.
Just be honest, because
straight problems. Can't even think for myself.
That's not happening. Yeah, but yeah, so we want to dive into the weirdest real estate story.
Yeah,
we already done covered everything else. Well, my weirdest real estate story was with Pablo. We got there like on time. We got there like a minute away from the actual viewing time or whatever. Pablo was in the back trying to get the combination lock open or whatever. And these ladies, they came up on me all hot, like I told y'all before. And she's like, "Are you the listing agent?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was like, "This porch, you're not gonna clean this porch. Like, what happened? Like, you're making me look bad. This is your presentation. I just brought my clients here." And I'm just like, whoa, wait, just hold on. Give me a second. She wouldn't let me speak or nothing, so she went, when Pablo heard that, he already knew what it was. I'm pretty sure you dealt with people like that before, right?
Right.
And he was just like, "Listen, if you want to put in an offer, then put in an offer. But other than that, you ain't got to worry about it. If you ain't putting in an offer, don't worry."
Right.
And that helped me a lot, because I was like, shit, I don't want to lose this prospect or this client or her clients. But he already was able to discern that she was on bullshit. She didn't even want to put in an offer. He knew that, right, from her tone. She was just nasty about everything. Whatever positive he had to say, she was just knocking it over and just saying what she had to say. And snobbish as hell, too. So that was my worst experience, but Pablo smoothed that over. So thanks for that, bro. For real.
Appreciate it. And you know what, Noah, that during then, like, it was honestly her energy. Her energy gave her up. Her energy was just so negative. And I just knew she wasn't going to put in an offer, because we could have worked a concession. We work concessions for all of our clients. If you want to fix something within the house, we work you with credit. You'll pay that small amount. It'll probably cost you a coffee a month. It's going to be a coffee extra in your mortgage.
Nothing.
It's nothing. So it's just the fact that I provided that option, and this person was like, kind of looking at me like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna touch this house," or "This house, y'all should have done that before." It's kind of like,
she had her mind made up.
Right, and that type of energy is like, we don't have nothing to do with that. That's not part of our job. That's the seller's job. That's the seller's job, and we're just there to sell the house. If you're not able to see that this is an asset, you just hear because the house is cute.
Yeah.
Then you have to reevaluate yourself and see how you exactly, like, be assertive on what you want. Because real estate, guys, you guys are spending a lot of money. This is an asset, and it's a growing asset. Real estate is the only asset, apart from obviously gold and etc.
Yeah.
But, real estate is the only asset that do go up with time, and is guaranteed to go up.
Not like a car where you could drive it off the lot and just smack it,
and then
lose half its value right there.
See ya after that. So my weirdest experience was actually, I had these clients who I was waiting on. I was actually on the phone with them. So I was on the phone with them, and my client tells me, "Hey, I'm actually outside." So I was with the listing agent, and I'm chopping it up with her, and we talking about our experiences and whatnot. And she said, "Oh, but those must be your clients." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they must be. Oh my God." So I go out and I greet my clients. "Hi, Penny, how's it going? Penny, right? Oh, yeah. So I did, I showed them around. They ended up hating the spot anyway. That spot needed a lot of just it needed to be fixed. It was a total disaster.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, after that, 5 minutes later, they ended up hating it. I see another couple waiting out in front of the house, and I'm just, I was just there, and I thought that they were the other listing agents' clients.
Yeah.
Turns out she turns around. I guess she recognized me because of my picture on Google. So
Yeah. It
but
looks
she says,
exactly
"Pablo,"
the same.
and I said, "Penny?" I'm like, "No way. I thought I was just with you, but I didn't disclose
told
that
her
in
that?
the moment."
Oh,
No.
okay, good.
But the client ended up, so basically I kind of got like catfished.
Yeah.
The initial clients were not my clients. They were not my clients, man. And they just, she just went with it. "Oh, Penny, yeah, Penny." And she just went. I gave her the tour.
Yeah.
And ended up that the real Penny was waiting for me outside the whole time, man.
So did you get those? Did you lock down those other clients that hated the?
Yes. So I like.
You improvised.
I ended up, improvising and, like just basically letting them know the offers, not the offers, the service that we provide.
Yeah.
And just letting them know that there's way more properties.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Abundance.
properties, and we'll get her another one, and we'll get her one that is in way better standings. But yeah, so I ended up picking those clients up by mistake. And it ended up being a W, I guess.
So his weirdest story was actually a benefit to him. See, he was able to bait and switch and get another client. So
that was kind of crazy.
that was amazing
That was
too.
crazy. But yeah, hopefully I hear from them soon.
Sometimes you gotta work on your acting skills, people. Acting skills is a big one. So
No,
yeah.
man, for real, especially in this business, you have to improvise.
Yeah.
You have to be on your toes,
Look like money.
look like money, act like money, and money will come to
Definitely. Thoughts.
you.
Everything was a thought, like I said before. All these buildings, all this, even graffiti on the walls was a thought before it actually came into fruition. All right.
Right.
So just what you think is
The
what
law
you
of
get.
attraction.
Yeah.
The law of attraction. If you intake positivity, you put out positivity. Nothing but positivity is going to come back to you.
Yeah.
So just if you could dream it, you could touch it, you could achieve it.
Yeah.
Somebody did it. Somebody accomplished it. Why not you? What's
Stay
stopping
away
you?
from negative ass people, right?
Bro, honestly, the people around you are the people who keep you down. And I'm gonna rephrase that. The negative people around you are the people that keep you down.
Yeah.
They're feeding you
Bullshit.
BS. They're
Rotten
feeding
foods.
you. Listen to this, don't listen to that. Eat this. Nah, why you eating that? That's you eating
You
kale.
can't do this.
You
That's
eating
too
kale?
far.
You go to the gym?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not going, what? Like,
You praying?
You missed out. You praying?
Shit, yeah.
Now you're looking for God? Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
What? but everything reflects on. Later on, I've noticed that the people who used to stare me to make certain decisions are in the same place today. I didn't outgrew them 10 times.
Yeah.
I didn't outgrew them 10 times. They had to re-meet me today. They will probably learn. They will probably don't even know who I am right now.
That's what's up.
Because I didn't outgrew them so much, and I took it upon myself to take new knowledge, learn new knowledge, be better than yesterday, be better than these people. The people around my environment, these people don't do nothing. They don't accomplish nothing. They drink up to nothing. They
Me
drink
too.
up. What is there to be drinking about, man? You better leave nothing for your family.
What the fuck are you celebrating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't drink. It's like, what am I celebrating? And if I feel bad about myself and I take a drink, that's gonna make me feel worse, right? It's not gonna make me feel good. Especially when you're single. You're just like, I'm a failure, I'm single, like, I'm young,
man,
I'm wasting
man,
good old energy. You know what I'm saying?
especially on the wrong females, because then at that point, solitude is one of the worst
Yo.
things in life, man.
We got to do a dating episode one time.
That would be insane.
That would be great.
That'd be insane. That'd actually be dope.
Yeah, because I got some experiences, you got some experiences, and that's like being an independent contractor, right? So if you're not doing your due diligence and following up with your girl, or
Facts.
having communication with your
Facts.
girl, and you sitting there letting another agent or whatever
Yo.
come in between y'all and talk to your girl, he gonna steer her away
man,
from your property.
That's the real way to
Feel
put
me?
it.
So dating is a lot like real estate. And just be careful.
man.
Do your due diligence.
Yes.
Follow up. Don't let other agents talk to your client.
Yup, there's sharks. There's
Sharks.
a lot of sharks in the water.
Just don't do it. Be very precise, man.
For sure.
Very
Transparent.
precise with your stuff.
And transparent. You always want to be transparent.
Yup.
That's why you want to be a positive, you know what I'm saying, person that just puts out positivity and receives positivity.
Because you don't want your girl signing another contract. Somebody else. Man.
Meeting another lander.
Oh, man, bro.
Putting a 20% somewhere else.
For real.
80%.
You break my go-to song. Right here, I could feel that.
Oh man,
So-
don't do that.
Just remember, y'all, if you treat your client like your girl, she'll be gone.
Should be gone.
So just
Gotta do your due diligence.
facts.
Do your due diligence.
So we're gonna end it with that, and this was a good one, bro. Appreciate your time,
You know?
and
Yeah,
yeah.
baby.
So like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Pablo gonna be probably a regular guest.
Yes,
We're gonna do
sir.
these open houses and
We'll
stuff.
do one next week.
Facts. And we're gonna do some live calls too, cause that last one was good. I seen y'all like that one. So, all right, y'all have a good day.
More
and
coming, more coming.
I hope y'all like this.
And deals closing.
Oh yeah, deal's closing. We ain't
Closing
tell y'all
deals.
about this man, but this man is hot. He is hot.
Really hot. Everybody's gonna pick up the fire. It's
Yeah.
a momentum thing.
Facts. Be
We're gonna
around
snowball this
people,
in.
so it rubs off. That energy rubs off. y'all.
Yes.
All right. Have a good one.
Win.
Facts.